Hello everyone, at the beginning of this episode, Eun felt sad seeing Jung-ae cry. He heard that Jung-ae had lost her son and daughter for 30 years, and finally Jung-ae found out that her son and daughter were in Korea. Maybe this was an inner bond between mother and son. Eun was Jung-ae's biological son. As Jung-ae's biological son, it was natural for him to feel sad when he saw his mother sad. Eun told his family about what he had just seen. Junyoung could feel the sadness experienced by the woman Eun met, because Junyoung didn't know that the woman Eun met was Jung-ae. That's why she said that even though she had never met Jung-ae, she could feel how sad Jung-ae was. Meanwhile, Eun has said that perhaps the woman Eun met deliberately threw away her son and daughter. But Eun and Junyoung didn't agree with Eun's opinion. According to Junyoung, a mother would never bear to throw away her son and daughter because children were the most valuable treasure for a mother. Eun agreed with Junyoung's opinion because he saw sadness and longing in Jung-ae's eyes. Then Jung-ae went to meet Ki-suk and she told him what she had just heard from her friend. Ki-suk had also received the same information. But Ki-suk didn't want to rush. He wanted to confirm all the truth. He didn't want to go to the Philippines to meet people who claim to know Donggu without confirming the veracity of that information. Ki-suk felt that sadness felt by Jung-ae and he understood that Jung-ae really missed Eun-ha and Eun-hyuk. But he didn't want Jung-ae to be sad or disappointed if it turned out that the information they had received was wrong information. That's why Ki-suk wanted to confirm once again the truth of the information. Another story came from Eunsong, who managed to get several films files that had been lost. She got it from the Film Art Research Center. Then there was another person who had all the lost film files. She managed to contact that person via social media and she came to the person's house in the cold night, but the person she was going to meet was still outside. Eunsong was really struggling to responsible for the missing files, even though the person who lost the film file was not Eunsong but Yuna. Yuna spilled coffee on the hard disk containing the backup movie files. And when she realized that she was the one who destroyed the movie files, she was a little hesitant to tell the truth. What's clear was that she just hoped that Eunsong could get all the film files again. Sunwo also received information from Hayo that Eunsong was running here and there to collect film files that had been lost. Sunwo was worried about Eunsong because it was already night, but Eunsong had not yet returned to the company. He also saw Eunsong leaving her jacket in the office. He contacted Eunsong and Eunsong told Sunwo that she was waiting for someone who had all the copies of the film files her team needed. Sunwo decided to deliver Eunsong's jacket, and when Sunwo took Eunsong's jacket, he would read a note on Eunsong's desk. The note contained encouraging sentences that Sunwo had previously said. Sunwo recalled all the words he once said to the woman in the park, and he realized that Eunsong said the same words he said to the woman in the park. He didn't want to admit or realize that Eunsong and that woman were the same person, but here he started to ask questions. Why did Eunsong keep saying the same sentences he had said? And at the end of this episode, Eunsong was very cold. She waited for a long time in front of the house of the person she had to meet, but the person didn't come. When she was very cold, Sunwo came and put a jacket on Eunsong. I think this scene is very sweet and romantic. Okay everyone, that's the storyline this time. Thank you for watching my video.